student, welcome to the second session for the lesson number 2, component of food. In the first session we have learned about nutrients. In that we have completed carbohydrates, fats and proteins. In today's session we are going to learn about the next nutrient, that is vitamins. So vitamins are group of nutrients that our body needs in small quantities. They are essential for proper functioning of our body. If we lack vitamin, number of deficiency diseases we are going to come across. So certain vitamins are written on the board that today we are going to discuss. The vitamins are of vitamin A, B complex, B1, B2, B3, then vitamin C, vitamin D and vitamin K. So these vitamins are very important for our body. They require a very small quantity, and if we lack such vitamins, we are going to come across number of deficiency diseases. So I have made a chart for you. So we will discuss the vitamins, sources, their importance and the deficiency disease caused by the deficiency of a particular vitamin. The first vitamin in our food is vitamin A. So vitamin A will be present in the food item like milk, egg, carrots, tomatoes and green leafy vegetables. They will provide us vitamin A. Importance of vitamin A in our food. Why we need to consume vitamin A? Vitamin A helps in the proper growth and keeps our eyes and skin healthy. If a person lacks vitamin A in his diet, he is going to come across a disease called night blindness. This is for the vitamin A. Moving to the vitamin B. Vitamin B is a group of different vitamins like B1, B2 and B3. Apart from that, there are many vitamins from the B family. So I have taken only 3 vitamins for you people. First one is B1. So the B1 will be present in the seafood, milk, meat, cereals like rice and wheat. Apart from that, green vegetables will be the sources of the vitamin B1. The importance of vitamin for our body is growth and development of the body. The proper growth and development of the body, vitamin B1 is required. If a person lack vitamin B, he is going to get a disease called beriberi. Moving to the next vitamin, that is B2. B2, the sources for the B2 are is egg and peas. Importance of B2 in our diet is keep skin healthy. The disease caused by the B2 vitamin is skin disorder. Number of skin disorder can be caused by the lack of vitamin B2. The last type of B complex vitamin is B3, also called as niacin. The sources for the vitamin B3 are whole cereals, potatoes, fish. The importance of vitamin in our diet is proper functioning of digestive and nervous system. If a person lacks the vitamin B3, is going to come across the deficiency disease called as pellagra. The next vitamin is vitamin C, which will be present in the citrus fruits, tomatoes, amla. Amla is also called as Indian gooseberry. These are the sources for the vitamin C. And vitamin C is important for healthy growth and makes strong blood vessels. If a person come across a disease by the deficiency of vitamin C, is called as scurvy. Vitamin D, next vitamin is vitamin D. Vitamin D will be there in sunlight. So body has the ability to take sunlight and prepare vitamin D in the body. Apart from that, we will also get the vitamin D in the milk and green leafy vegetables. The importance of vitamin D is making of calcium to form strong bones in the body. If a person lacks vitamin D, he is going to get a disease called rickets. The last type of vitamin is vitamin K. Vitamin K is very important for the body. The sources of vitamin K is green leafy vegetables like spinach and cabbage. Importance of vitamin K is it helps in the clotting formation, clotting of blood. If a person lacks vitamin K in his body, so there will be excessive bleeding from the wounds. So these are the certain vitamins we are discussed right now, like vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin B complex, B1, B2, B3, C, D and K. The last nutrient of our food is minerals. So minerals are nutrients. Minerals are nutrients that contain some elements. They are also required in small quantities, like vitamins. The minerals are also required in the small quantities. For example, minerals keeps our body fit and healthy. Proper functioning of body, minerals helps. Some examples of minerals on the board I have written, like iron, calcium, potassium, sodium, iodine, and phosphorus. Sources for the iron is egg, meat, green leafy vegetables. Importance of iron is making red blood cells to carry oxygen. It makes certain substance in the blood vessels which helps the red blood cells to carry the oxygen to the cell. If a person lacks a disease, if a person lacks iron in his diet, he is going to get a disease called anemia. So the deficiency disease, once again we are going to learn in the next part. Next mineral is calcium. The sources for the mineral calcium is milk and milk product, tapioca, green leafy vegetable, finger, millet. These are the sources for the mineral calcium. Calcium is important for the strong bones and teeth. If a person lacks calcium, he will come across a disease called weak bones and tooth decay. The next mineral is potassium. Potassium will be present in green and yellow vegetables. The importance of potassium is for the growth of cells, the proper and healthy growth of cells and blood. It helps in the keeping cells and the blood healthy. If a person come lack of potassium, his muscles becomes weak. The next mineral is sodium. It is present in the common side. It helps in the proper functioning of nervous system. The disease will be muscle cramp. The next, iodine. Iodine is very important. You might have heard in the number of TV channel iodized salt. So the iodine is the next mineral. It will be present in the iodized salt. It helps in the secretion of thyroid hormone. And the disease will be caused by the lack of iodine is vital. The last type of mineral is phosphorus, which will present in the meat, fish and whole grains. The importance of phosphorus in our body is it helps in the cells to make the body healthy. So these are the minerals which we have discussed right now. So we have learned about the different nutrients in the food which are present, like carbohydrates are energy giving food, fats energy giving food, proteins helps in the making of cell. So protein is called as bodybuilding food, and last two minerals, that is last two nutrients, that is vitamins and minerals, they are called as nutritive food. Now our food also contains water and caffeine. Let us discuss about water. Next part of our food, that is water and caffeine. Water. 70% of body weight is made up of water. Water is present in the cell and between the spaces of cell. Water plays a very important role in the body because water helps to absorb the nutrient of the food. Water helps to transport the nutrient in the blood vessel. Water helps to remove waste from the body in the form of urine and sweat. Water also helps to keep our body cool. So water plays a very important role in the body. The water we take in the by eating food, we drink water, and water is also be taken by the fruits which we eat. Water does not give any energy, but water helps to perform various activities in the body. So water behaves as a solvent in the body, where the nutrients are absorbed and transported. This is about the water. Going next, roughage. Next component of food will be roughage. Roughage are the food, they add bulk to the food. So some fruits and food grains and cereals, they contain roughage, and they also contain carbohydrates that body cannot digest, and that roughage add the bulk to the food. The food which we eat, it helps the movement of food from the mouth till the anus. The roughage helps the move food in our digestive tract. Roughage plays a very important role to prevent constipation. This is about the roughage. So this is the second. In the second part, we have learned about the vitamins, minerals, water, and roughage. Thank you. In the next part, we will be learning about deficiency diseases.